Hey everyone! Thanks for checking out my channel. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I post new content. If you want to see how I got this look, please keep watching. For cleansing my face, I'm using Paris Hilton's Pro DNA Dual Action Cleansing Gel. Squeezing it just a little bit onto my fingers, and I'm spreading it just a little bit all over my face. A little bit does go a long way, so feel free to use a small amount. It feels really smooth on your face, and it does start to suds up a little bit, forming tiny little bubbles. Use small circles all over your face and then cleanse it off with cold water. Once you grab your towel, blot off all the excess water off your face. Don't rub the harsh towel on your face back and forth, especially underneath your eyes. Just dabbing prevents wrinkles. As a toner, I'm using Mario Badescu's facial spray. It has aloe, cucumber, and green tea in it. It's great for if you're breaking out or prone to breakouts. It's got a lot of anti-inflammatory characters in it, and the aloe really sinks in and helps soften those. I'll be using the Go-To Face Hero Serum next in this cute little pink bottle. Plum bottle, whatever you call it. Just a few dots all over the face will do. With this serum, a little goes a long way. It has a lot of nutrients in it. It's a really thickly steeped serum, and it's just really great for in the middle of the winter if you've had really dry skin. For my eye cream, I'll be using Arbonne's RE9 Advanced Corrective Eye Cream. Comes in this cute little bottle. I just use a half a pump. A little goes a long way. And then just dab the rest of the little bit all over. Use your ring finger because it's your least strongest finger out of all your fingers, and it won't apply that much pressure as you pat it all over your eyes. Try not to use any rubbing motion or anything as you spread this all over your eyes, as it will also cause wrinkles. I'm using the Yves Saint Laurent Blur Primer all over my face. I'll be using my NYX silicone blender just to blend this primer all over my face. Just dabbing it all over. Boo Boo Cover Up is the concealer I'm using. I just came size that I got in my Ipsy bag. I applied it around my nose where I get red and on the bottom of my chin where I'd been picking a little bit. Now on to the Tarte foundation. I used the Amazonian clay in the medium sand. It's a very buildable foundation. You can apply a little bit to a lot for medium to full coverage with this foundation. Next is the X Cosmetics ByeBye Undereye Illuminator Concealer also. I'm just going to use on my under eye. And as an eye primer for on my upper eye also. This looks like some work for a beauty blender. Making sure to dampen your beauty blender before you pat it all over your face, as it'll be kind of hard. So making sure to dampen it before you use it. It'll help soak up any leftover foundation or concealer that's just floating on the top of your face and help blend out the foundation or concealer that you're trying to work on all over. GIGI Cosmetics Gorgeous. I'm using a setting powder that comes in a little pot. This is my first time ever using something like that. So I just stirred up a bunch in the pot with my brush, and then I realized I didn't really like it as much as I thought I was going to. I started using the BellaPierre banana powder underneath my eyes with a different blending beauty blender, and then dusting it off with the GIGI Gorgeous setting powder that was left over on my brush. I find it looked a lot better on my face and not so white as it would have. Now I'm just using the BellaPierre all over on the spots that look a little damp. For my all over face glow, I'm using the Tartiest Pro Glow Palette. This is the first one I ever bought. It's very well loved, as you can see. There's makeup all over it. Bellissimo, or Bellissimo, however you say that. I'm starting out with the Luxie 1010 contour brush, and in the color Sculpt on my cheekbones, right in the hollow and right up a little bit higher on my cheekbones. I really like this brush. I also got it in my Ipsy bag, but it blends out that contour so well. You can see how heavy I put it on that one spot, and then it just blends out flawlessly both ways. For my highlight brush, I'm using the Unicorn Cosmetics fan brush that I got. I love these brushes. They feel amazing on your skin, and those are all of them. I'm using the fan brush. The highlight color I'm using is Strobe and Stunner, and I dampened the fan brush with the Mario Badescu facial spray just to help it get a little bit more highlight to blend into the skin. Just gave my brush a little bath. Now I'm using the NYX Butt Naked palette for my blush. I'm going to use that shimmery color right there in the corner with another one of my blush brushes from Unicorn Cosmetics. Now I'm just using the blush brush and circling it up at first to carry most of the color up higher my cheekbones and then down to kind of where I want the color. And I like to bring it a little bit more forward on my cheeks, even though I might not put it on my nose today. I'm gonna give myself some better freaking eyebrows with Kat Von D's Super Long Wear Brow Pomade 24 hour. They make these names freaking long enough. But I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills eyebrow brush 14. God damn it.
I'll never forget this day. I'm gonna throw my memories away. Now I feel I'm done, and I am cursed by every day till my time is gone. I've never felt this way before, and now I know this all for sure. I won't forget your last betray. I'll never forget this day.
Your lips, they tasted like those cigarettes. Staring at the moon, we'd go to bed. In my arms, you're safe and sound, without a threat. And I can't wait to see what happens next. How far can we get if we sail a little bit high, a little bit low? How far can we get if we sail a little bit high, a little bit low?
The Crown Rose Gold eyeshadow palette has 35 colors in it. Unfortunately, I won't be able to fit them all on my eye, but I'm going to try a few. I'm going to use this darker color, Firma 201 eyeshadow brush, and then I'm going in, I'm using the Miss Glam L34 Beauty blending brush with one of the lighter brown colors just to blend out that darker brown color on my upper eye, using smaller circles towards the outer edges of my eye, from the darkest part of my eye down at the crease. Slowly patting on a little bit more powder and color onto my eye, just for a little bit better of a transition color. Next, the brush I'll be using is my Firma brush again, just to blend in some more of that darker color.
Staring at the moon, we'd go to bed in my arms.
I'm patting on a little bit lighter of an iridescent color on my eyelid, right where my natural crease is, with the ByeBye. I hope I'm not butchering that name. Eyeshadow brush just on my upper lid and swiping it back and forth just to get a little bit more of that defined line.
Can we get if we sail a little bit high, a little bit low? We're still a little bit young, but I'm all in. We're still a little bit dumb, but I'm all in. We're still a little bit young, but I'm all in. We're still a little bit dumb, but I'm all in.
Starting with my eyeliner, I'm going to be using Urban Decay's 24-Hour Glide-On Eyeliner, eye pencil, on my upper waterline and lash line on my upper eyes. For some liquid eyeliner, I'm using Eyeko's I Do Liquid Eyeliner for a little bit of a cat eye.
All the memories and all the days we've spent together. You feel it's over soon, too many risks to take. Just let us see what we'll be finding.
For my lower lash line and waterline, I'm using Pixi By Petra's eyeliner in the color Black Cocoa. Going back to my eyeshadow brush, I'm just smudging that brown eyeliner all over my lower lash line to get a little bit more of a smoky look underneath my lashes. Mascara I'm using for today is Benefit's Bad Girl Bang mascara. I also got it in my Ipsy bag, so it's the tiny travel size, or trial size as some like to call it. Mine's getting a little bit dried out, so it doesn't come out as thick as it did when I first got it. I love this one. I've been using it honestly. It makes my lashes nice and dark, as well as helps hold them up in the position I want them to. If you hold your upper lashes up for 6 seconds after you've already applied it to the top of your lashes, it helps bend your lashes up and kind of curl them upwards. That's why I always start with the top of my lashes and then curve and curl my bottom lashes. I'm using Ardell Wispies lashes and their lash glue for my lashes today. I love these wispies. They look really full on my lashes as well as kind of wispy, and I did get some of the glue.
All the days we've spent together, you feel it's over soon. Too many risks to take. Just let us see what we'll be finding. Hey, come with us and walk along.
I'm using the ByeBye Cosmetics Pickup Liners in the color Fineapple for my lips, and I'm using it all over the upper lines as well as down into my lips just to give my lips a little bit more heavy color. To top it off, I'm using OFRA's Madison Miller Smile for Ryleigh gloss. I love how iridescent and shiny this gloss is, and it's so soft on my lips, and I accidentally got a little bit in my mouth and it didn't taste bad. I know you're not supposed to taste it, but you know, sometimes you just taste things you're not supposed to taste and you taste them and there's no warning, but it didn't taste bad. I wouldn't recommend eating it. Now to fix my upper eye with the ByeBye Cosmetics Foundation Concealer. Just fix it up and then pat on the eyeshadow that I was using. Thanks again for watching. If you watched it all through, hit the subscribe and the notification bell. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure making this, and I hope you all enjoyed it. Let me put my 4 eyes back on so I can actually see what I'm doing. Bye. That's gracious. Taylor Hart Jr.